Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is brought to you in part by Sub-Zero Wolf Appliances, leaders in refrigeration and cooking.
Thanks for rejoining us. We're at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery in Albuquerque, working in this Sub-Zero Wolf kitchen. And I'm with Pat Keene, chef and owner of the Artichoke Café and Farina Pizzeria.
That's right.
Let's catch everyone up on what we've been doing since the break.
Okay. We're getting back to our pasta with prosciutto, peas, and cream. And this is the, as I said before, this is a very quick pasta dish, a pasta saute. We have our pasta cooked, we drained it, and tossed it with a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick. And it's still a little bit warm. We just set it aside, and it'll be ready to toss with the sauce once this is made.
All right.
Okay. So I have the pan is a little bit warm. I'm going to turn it up just a bit now, and the first thing I'm going to do is put in some prosciutto, which has been chopped, very thinly sliced prosciutto.
Okay. And this gives you a lot of control. This wood cooktop, doesn't it? You've got a lot of control for turning it way down to such a low simmer.
Right.
So you said you don't have to cook it because it's cooked, but you
it's
just
already
want to
cooked,
brown it.
But yeah, I want it to just kind of get slightly browned.
Okay.
And it'll release a lot of flavor into the olive oil.
Yep.
And while that's happening, we will cut up a little bit of sage to go with it. Prosciutto and sage are very complementary flavors, and they use it a lot in northern Italy. You will see it like veal salt and bocca. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, I have.
That's prosciutto and sage with fontina cheese. And sage is a green leafy herb that is good to put in a dish like this because it doesn't have to be cooked for a really long time. You can give it a quick saute, and it will it works well. Whereas
because
the woody,
quickly.
yeah, and basil is like that too. Parsley. And I'm not going to do too much either because it could overpower the dish.
All right.
I just kind of want to sprinkle it around.
Gives it a pretty color too.
Yes. Okay. The next thing we have, these are really just so easy. You have them in your refrigerator, just frozen baby peas. And
did you thaw them at all?
Well, they've been sitting out there thawing a little, but you don't want to overcook them. So the best thing to do is don't blanch them or anything like that. Just use them straight from the package.
Okay.
And they'll cook enough just, in the pan in the short amount of time that we're cooking this dish.
Okay.
I'm just adjusting here.
I am excited about this dish. I was in your restaurant a couple weeks ago, and I went to the Artichoke Café on a Sunday night.
Okay.
And just to cover my bases, I got a reservation, thinking I wouldn't need it. I needed it.
Oh, good.
It was so busy.
You never know.
You never know. But everyone, it's such a great atmosphere at the Artichoke Café. You get there, and there's always an attendant saying, "Hi, I'm John, and I'll be washing your car this evening."
Oh, yes.
And
very
he kind of escorts you across the street, and then you get inside, and there's just such a harmony. That's like a symphony between the kitchen and the servers.
Well,
and every
we try to take care of our
way.
customers, and part of that is, from the time they step out of their car in the parking lot and until they leave, and someone's keeping an eye on everything for them, and I think it means a lot to people. They like that.
It means a lot to me. Yeah, it's unique. I think it's unique to most restaurants and unique to Albuquerque. And I did appreciate that.
Good.
It was fun.
You noticed the peas weren't cooking very long at all, and then I just let them get kind of warm, and I added my heavy cream, and I'm just going to let that, just kind of simmer a little bit. You'll see like big bubbles appear in it. And this want to make sure it's heated through.
Okay, and this recipe, if you want to try it at home, is on southwesthotchefs.com. And I noticed on the recipe that you wrote, it says in a non-reactive pan. What does that mean?
Non-reactive means either stainless steel or this is non-stick.
Okay. What would be a reactive
aluminum is a reactive substance that we don't like to use.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is heating up nicely. It's reducing just a little bit. You don't want it to get too sticky because it'll as it cooks it will get a little stickier.
Okay.
And I'm going to add the pasta back to the pan. And then just toss toss it around.
That looks so
And
good.
just enough to warm it up again. Now we're gonna, I have a nice big shallow pasta bowl here that I'm going to transfer it to. If you'll just hold that for one moment. I'm just going to, you can help me put that
I'm excited to try
in
this.
the bowl.
Pat, I always learn so much from you when you come on the show.
Thank you. And this is very important.
Oh.
We're going to sprinkle it with some delicious, fresh Parmesan cheese. Okay, and then you put more on the table in case people would like, would like a little extra.
It's like Parmesan to taste, like salt to taste?
Yeah, that's right.
That looks delicious. Oh my goodness, that's such a great, you get your vegetables, meat,
That's right.
pasta. Kind of like comfort food.
That's right.
Artichoke
Now
Cafe comfort food.
another thing that's delicious on a cream pasta, and I kind of got carried away talking about other things, but a little sprinkling of nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
And this is really fun. This is a fresh nutmeg grinder.
You gonna try it too?
Sure.
All right.
See how my cooking turned out? You kind of have to stab penne.
I would not have ever thought about nutmeg, but the nutmeg combined with the creaminess of that sauce and the prosciutto
Yeah.
has excellent flavor. It's like a mild bacon,
Right.
but
right.
just yummier, really wonderful.
And you'll notice how you don't need too much cream on there, right?
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't, it's very
Right.
light.
You don't want it puddling in the dish. You just want enough to coat everything.
Yeah. Okay, I want you to come to my house and make this for me every day.
Okay, invite
This
me
is so
for dinner.
good.
I'll help cook.
That's how we do it at my house. Invite you for dinner so you can cook for me. Thank you so much for coming
You're
on the show.
welcome.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
When I have friends come in from out of town, family, we always go to the Artichoke. It's a great place to celebrate special occasions.